Okay, my name's Jack Garnett-Levers. I'm from Australia. I now live in Voss, and yeah, I'm a Veko ambassador this year. Just trying to promote everything about Veko. My main activities that I do, I guess, are kayaking, paragliding, speed flying, bit of longboarding, kind of bit of everything. So I'm not particularly great at any one thing, but I do a lot of different sports. This year they're having one of the international acro competitions during Veko, and the idea of acrobatic paragliding is to do as many tricks as well as possible in the certain amount of height that you have before you obviously end up in the lake. The idea behind it is just to use your skills, use your talent to make the wing tumble, spin, twist, anything acrobatic. And there's many different types of tricks you can do. The best way is actually just to watch it, and that explains it a bit better. There's also other types of paragliding. It's like cross-country paragliding, which is, in my mind, I think of it like sailing on the ocean, but in the sky. The guys who do cross-country, they have much thinner gliders, they travel much further. Just 2 days ago they set some new records. They used the hot air lifting up called thermals, and also wind to help them travel long distances in the sky. And yesterday they flew from Voss all the way to Odda and then all the way back again. So that's a pretty long trip. So some very talented pilots flying there. I guess the other type of, it's not really paragliding, it's sort of becoming its own sport. It's called speed flying. Speed flying is basically a very small paraglider that flies very fast. And yeah, basically on a paraglider you can go up using the hot air thermals and wind conditions and stuff like that, whereas on a speed wing you're always going down and you're going fast. So it's flying quite often very close to the ground at high speeds, and it's doing kind of limited acrobatic sort of maneuvers as you're going down as well. So for me, this is one of my favorite activities. You can do it in the winter with skis on, so you can ride big ski lines above a massive cliff and then you just fly off the cliff. So it's very enjoyable. In the summer, we can also, if you can run fast enough, you can foot launch them and run really fast and fly down some really cool terrain. So on Thursday for Veko they have the Lerner Frukost, and we have a big speed flying event from the top of Lernerhoggy. So should be really fun this year, I think, with lots of people. What inspires me? At the moment I'm pretty inspired with paragliding and speed flying. I learned to fly about 2 years ago, and in Voss it's a very hard place to fly, but it's a very rewarding place to fly as well. We have some good access using the Hungersbanen in town, and also we have lots of good takeoffs for nearly any wind direction in Voss. So as long as the conditions are within a limit, you can generally fly from somewhere. So that's nice. On the other hand, we also have about 5 different valleys meeting in one place, which means we can get some very turbulent conditions. When you get lots of air currents meeting, it can be quite dangerous and quite turbulent to fly a paraglider. So it makes it hard and dangerous to fly. So I think, like I said, Voss is special in one way, that is a benefit, but at the same time it's also very difficult to know what is actually going on in the sky, because you can't see the wind. All you can do is look at the clouds, look what the weather forecast is saying, make your own assessment. Quite often you might hike up to a takeoff and the wind is no good, it's coming from the wrong direction, so you have no choice but to walk back down again. You can't fly. So sometimes that happens, but you know, that happens. It's part of it.